Petursson, Chief Investment Strategist at IG Wealth Management, for some of the lessons learned, I suppose, from hype stories. You know, people got very excited about the Fisker business. What are some of the lessons to you here?
Well, it's do your homework. We saw the same thing. I mean, Rivian hasn't gone under, but you start to see these things pop up when you have more entrants into one sector of the market. Some are going to survive, some aren't going to survive, and really kind of picking the winners versus the losers. You have to understand the marketplace, you have to understand financing, you have to understand management and whether they're successful in setting up a business like this. And realize that many of them are going to fail.
You know, it's interesting. When I think back to the Tesla IPO, them going public was actually an important milestone. In many ways, a show me story, a prove me story. I would argue there was some of that with Fisker too, because being able to go public was one of the considerations that helped them land a deal with Magna. And that also invites a question. You know, we've heard so much about the road ahead on electric vehicles. And that means there's new entrants into the sector. It means the traditional automakers have had to put a foot in that field, that the auto parts manufacturers like Magna have to be ready for this over the next 10 years. But then this year, it was like we got hit with a sort of a wave of stop signs that this market was not as robust as maybe people had thought. Well, what's your assessment of this part of the industry?
I think that's it. I think a lot of companies came into this thinking that there was going to be this excessive demand on EVs and premium EVs as well. And we've seen that that's run out. Anyone that wanted to pay a premium for an electric vehicle has satisfied that craving. The challenge now is what we're seeing in terms of the traditional automakers that, as you say, they've all scaled back. They've all overestimated the market. And then you have the competition from BYD and other Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers that want to ship into Europe, ship into North America, where they're being faced with greater tariffs. Is the market big enough for this? And that's the bigger question. Up to now, it was the assumption that, yes, you know, the market can absorb all these new entrants, but we're seeing now that's not the case.
Okay, can I shift to a company that has a longer legacy than Fisker, and that is Boeing, which we mentioned in our newscast. A quality inspector alleged the plane maker mishandled and lost track of hundreds of faulty parts, some of which, you said, may have been installed on the new 737 MAX planes. This is the latest revelation by a whistleblower pointing to manufacturing issues for the company. And what's amazing about the Boeing story is that it felt like for investors, this name was ready to soar, no pun intended. What have you made of all the challenges that company has been facing?
I think there are structural issues within this company. We've seen it over and over again. Things keep popping up. Concerns keep popping up in terms of the quality control. And quality control leads, in my mind, right to management. So I think there is a management challenge here that needs to be addressed. And as far as I'm concerned, I think this stock is in the penalty box for a while until they can prove or regain the trust, not only of the investor, but of the consumer.
All right.